Hi guys, I am so excited to be back on the mat with you today. It feels like it has been forever. If like me, you've had a busy beginning of the summer, being out and about, maybe taking a safe holiday, whatever you've been doing, I wanted to make this class called Summer Stretch Out because I definitely know that my muscles can get tired and a little bit tighter as I'm not taking as much time for the slower parts of my workout practice, or even just like taking time after being out all day to just stretch out. So this one's for you. This is to take some time for yourself, reconnect with the body and get into the body, stretch out those muscles and feel really good. So with that said, let's start in a nice comfortable seat. Just take it easy. You might want to pull the fleshy bits of your butt out from under you so you can have your spine nice and long. Roll your shoulders up to the ears as always, and then exhale, dropping the shoulders away from the ears. You can have your palms facing down or up, and slowly close your eyes. Just taking this first few moments that we have together on the mat to really connect with your breath. Seeing how it's flowing today. Maybe you're getting some nice deep, long inhales and exhales. Or perhaps it's quite shallow and soft and short. However you're feeling it today, don't worry about that. We're going to be working on deepening and slowing down the breath to really get you in this relaxed state of mind, so that you can hopefully stretch out the muscles even deeper. And see how you're feeling today. Summer can be a time of go, go, go. A lot of action, a lot of things outside. You're not really at home as much. So we don't have time to check in with our feelings or emotions. See how you're feeling, if any emotions come up or any thoughts are triggered. And just notice it. You don't have to feel bad or have any sort of feeling towards that. Just allow yourself to be in this emotional state. And seeing how your body's feeling, taking a quick scan all the way from the top of your head, seeing if you can let go of any tension that you might be holding around your skull, the top of your head, around the forehead, and the eyebrows, and mix those two together, still in holiday mode. And then bringing that relaxation down past the eyes, your cheeks. Seeing if you can let go of any tension around the jaw area and your ears. Maybe letting your mouth fall open slightly. And then coming down the neck. Allowing your shoulders to drop down away from the ears, elongating the neck. Relaxation flowing down from the shoulders, down both arms, all the way to the palm of your hands. And then gliding down the chest area, seeing if there's any tension you can release in the back, maybe in the seat bones, maybe around your pelvis or your hips. Wherever it is, just bring your attention there and maybe give the words "let go" as an action point to these areas, and see if it helps to soften. And finally, flowing down from the hips, down both of your legs, past the calves and the thighs and your knee, and by the ankles and those beautiful feet that keep us moving around and dancing this whole summer. And now, with the emotions present and with the relaxed state of your body, see if there's an intention that pops up that you'd like to take with you through this class together. Maybe something that you've forgotten to do all summer, something that's still at the top of your list. Or maybe it's even just a way of being, something you'd like to feel how you'd like to behave or what you would like to do. Take a moment to just focus on whatever comes up for you and set this as an intention for the class and maybe even the day ahead. And with that set in mind, let's take a deep inhale together. And exhale, sigh out the mouth. Amazing. Slowly opening the eyes. Now let's take this slowly to begin. So inhale, raising those arms up overhead. And exhale, bring your right hand down, left arm up overhead. Feeling that beautiful stretch along the left side body. And seeing if there's any tightness here. We forget sometimes to get a nice side stretch in, and this really brings an opening up into the rib cages, expanding the lungs, stretches all the way from your hip to the fingertips. Breathing deeply here, maybe doing as I am, pulsing by bending the elbow, and making sure that your chest stays open so you're really getting that deep stretch here. Inhale. And exhale, coming back up to center and simply taking it to the other side. Left hand down, right arm up and over. And maybe taking those bounces, making sure your chest stays nice and open. And seeing how this right side stretch feels in comparison to the left. You can close your eyes to really feel into the body if it helps. Breathing nicely and deeply. Slowly. And then coming up to center, taking a gentle twist, so don't force anything here. Just bringing the left hand to your right knee, right hand behind you. And as you inhale, see if you can lengthen your spine, bringing your belly button towards the spine. And as you exhale, twist a little bit over, so you're gazing over your right shoulder. Taking a nice and slow, deep inhale. And exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. And let's inhale to bring our arms up overhead, coming back to the center, stretch up, and let's twist to the other side. So again, taking it gently. Right hand on the outside of the left leg this time, left hand behind you, maybe on your fingertips. And as we inhale deeply, we lengthen the spine, growing taller, belly button towards the spine if you'd like. And as you exhale, twist and gaze over your left shoulder. Inhaling, letting that spine grow nice and long. And exhaling, gazing over, twisting the spine. And then on an inhale, bringing your arms up overhead. And we're going to interlace our fingers behind our back, so let me just move to the side. So interlacing the fingers, seeing if you can bring those palms together here, and then seeing how straight you can bring your arms. And as you inhale, open the chest, and as you exhale, seeing if you can fold over. Maybe your forehead reaches on to the mat. And just staying here for a moment, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, slowly coming back up, reaching your arms up overhead, and then exhale, cactusing the arms so your elbows come in towards the ribs and feel your chest nice and open. Gaze up to stretch out the throat. Inhale to lengthen those hands up. Now let's do that all over again, but do it a little bit faster, so breath to movement. So we inhale, lengthen the fingertips. Exhale, right arm down, left arm up and over. Inhale to stretch up. Exhale, left hand down, right arm up. Inhale up. Exhale, twisting over to the right. One inhale here. And exhale. Then inhale back to center. Exhale over to the left. One inhale here. And exhale. And inhale up to center. Interlace the fingers behind the back. As you inhale, lengthen the arms. And as you exhale, see if you can bring the forehead down onto the mat. We'll take one breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to lift. Exhale, release the hands. And then inhale, arms up. And exhale, open the chest. Let's do this one more time together. Inhale up. Exhale, right hand down, left arm up and over. Inhale up. Left hand down, right arm up and over. Inhale, back up. Exhale to twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. And over to the other side. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. Inhale up. Exhale, interlace the fingers. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, folding forward, hands overhead. One breath, inhale. And exhale. Inhale to rise. Exhale, release the hands. And then inhale, arms up. Last one, exhale, open the chest, cactus arms. And then when you're ready, shake the arms out, shake the wrists out. Hopefully that feels good and your upper body is feeling nice. Let's make our way into a tabletop. So, as always, we're going to place our shoulders over our wrists and our hips over our knees. And we're going to do one of my favourite stretches now, also getting into the side body. So staying where you are, walk those hands over to the right. You're going to kick your hips, I'll face you here, kick your hips towards the left. Hands over to the right, hips over to the left, and you should feel a really deep stretch underneath your armpits, hopefully all the way towards your hips. If you're not feeling it, see if you can keep your lower body where it is and walk your hands a little bit more forward and over to the right. Just start pulsing here, opening up this side of the body, breathing. And then slowly walking through center, and we'll take over to the other side. So hands over to the left, bumping your hips to the right, and just start pulsing here. Feeling into this side body. Hopefully that should feel really nice. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale, walking back to center. Into our nice tabletop. Let's come into some traditional cat-cows. So inhale, drop your belly, open the chest, gaze up. Exhale, push the mat away, gaze towards your belly button. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest. And exhale, push the mat away, chin to chest. 2 more times. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale to cat, push the mat away. 1 last time. Inhale. And exhale. And slowly coming back to center. Let's tuck those toes under, and just for a moment we're going to sit back onto the heels. Now if you're like me, you're walking a lot these days since the sun is beautiful in most places of the world, and you can really do good by stretching out the soles of the feet. It can really hurt, but if you do this almost every day, I promise it gets easier with time. So sit the weight onto the heels. If this is too much, just come onto the tops of the feet. Don't push yourself. And let's just do some wrist stretches here. So bringing the arms out in front of you, and we're just going to turn the hands. You can close the fists, so keep the fingers open. And just do it in both directions here, sending some love to the wrists. We spend so much time texting and typing and swiping and whatever. It's good to give the hands a little thank you for holding up that iPhone. And then just open and close the hands. See if your hands get tired. It's crazy, we hardly use them as much as we think. And then just shake them off. Good. Hopefully the feet got a little bit of a stretch here. We're going to come back into our tabletop. Keep those toes tucked under and push your hips up and back into our first down dog. Let's get into the lower body now. We're going to start just by enjoying our downward facing dog. So if like me, your hamstrings are feeling a little bit tight today, generously bend the knees here. Drop those shoulders away from the ears so your spine is nice and long. Push your hips up into the air, and then just drop the left heel down. Keep that right knee bent, And see how beautiful it feels when you push the hips up and back and get a nice deep stretch into the back of the left leg. Keep deep breathing here. Inhale. And exhale. Switching sides, so bending the left knee now, right heel comes down and pushing those hips back, feeling the stretch intensify. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Then coming back, both knees bent. And if you feel like it, you can see if you can bring both heels down, making sure that your spine stays nice and long. Now we're going to bring the right leg up behind us. I like to bring my left foot into the middle of the mat to help with balance. Right leg comes up and back, three-legged dog. Let's bend the right knee and open the hip. And you know I love hip circles, so let's take some circles here. Just rotating as if with your right knee you're drawing a circle in the sky. Feeling that hip open on this side. And switching the directions. Making those circles as big or as small as feels good for you today. Nice. Slowly coming back to center. Let's bring this right foot forward. Immediately dropping the left knee, and we're going to come into our low lunge. So let's take this in stages, because if like me you've not done a nice stretching session in a while, so I want to make sure that you're feeling good and taking it slow. I like to stay on my fingertips here and start to feel how this hip flexor on the left side feels. Bringing that right hip back into the body, so both hip bones are facing forward. Seeing how it feels like this, and if it's good, if you like it, just stay here. But if you want to maybe go a little bit further, start bringing your hands onto your right knee. I like to also push into the hands and open the chest, and you should feel the whole front of that hip flexor really open up now. And if you'd like to, you can also bring your hands up by the ears and maybe even gaze up. Let's stay here for 2 breaths. So inhale, lengthening the fingers up, feeling the torso grow along. And exhale, sinking those hips nice and low towards the mat. 1 more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. And then bringing the hands down, we're going to bend the back leg and see if you can maybe catch the left foot with the right hand here. And while you're doing this, sinking the hips down. And if you'd like to, you can also pull that foot closer towards the body and feel the beautiful stretch into your left quads. I always like to move a little bit with this, especially with some stretches, so that we're not yanking it and holding it here. Seeing how it feels as you release and let go, bring it closer. And then slowly releasing both hands, coming in the inside of the right foot. And I like to just rock from side to side, feeling both the hip flexors and the inside of the hips, or the internal hips, sorry. Getting a nice deep stretch here. You can lift up the sole of the foot as well, opening the hip out to the right. Nice. And then slowly tucking under the back toes. Step the left foot forward if you can, and we're going to sit back into a yogi squat just for a moment. It's been a while for me, so I like to take my time just moving from side to side before I just sit down. And then once you're ready, sit the hips down, elbows on the inside of the legs, and use your palms of your hands to come in front of your heart and really open up those hips. I like to think that there's a weight on my butt, pulling it down so that I can lengthen the spine, and then something pulling my head up, so you're really feeling that long spine, the hips sinking down. Breathing deeply here. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, sitting those hips down. Inhale, and exhale. Amazing. Now bring the hands down, let's swap the sides. So now the right foot comes back, and we're going to be in our little lizard lunge on this side. So just swing from side to side like we did on the other side. Feeling that beautiful stretch in the right hip flexor as well. Breathing deeply. Maybe opening and closing this right foot as well. Seeing how that's feeling. Taking your time. And then walking that left foot into the middle of the mat this time. And if you'd like to, you can stay here. Or if you're already feeling open in the hip flexor, you can bring your hands up onto the left knee, opening the chest, maybe pushing yourself back, feeling that stretch intensify. And if you'd like to, you can also bring your arms up as we stay here for 2 deep breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And then bringing the hands down, let's take the quad stretch on this side. So this time the left arm reaches back for the right foot, sinking those hips nice and low, and maybe playing around with pulling that foot closer in towards the glutes. Seeing how this side feels. Taking your time. Exhale. And then slowly releasing that foot. Walking the left foot out again. Let's step forward so we're in our yogi squat. We'll stay here for 1 breath. Inhale here. And then exhale, gracefully just sit your butt down. And then bringing the soles of the feet together for 1 last stretch. Butterfly pose. So hold on to the ankles. You inhale, lift up the chest. And exhale, bow over your legs. I like to bring my hands out in front of me to really lengthen the crown of the head forward as I pull myself gently forward. Otherwise, you can just fold over and feel that nice hip stretch here. Maybe you want to sway from side to side, seeing how it feels as you get into the side of each lower back. Breathing here. As you inhale, lengthening the torso. And as you exhale, fold over the legs even more. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more deep breath together. And then exhale, slowly roll your way back up. Let's come into a nice cross-legged position. Hands on the thighs again. And just for a short moment, close off the eyes. Checking in with your body, with your breath, and with your emotions. And seeing if anything shifted or changed in this short time we've had together. And coming back to that intention that you set at the beginning of class, how's that feeling now? Is there something that you can carry with you into the rest of the day or the weekend or the week ahead? And with that, let's close with 1 deep cleansing breath together. Take a deep inhale through the nose and exhale, sigh out the mouth. Slowly open the eyes. Thank you so much for joining me today on the mat. I hope you had as nice a time as I did. It was really nice to be back here, and I really hope to see you again soon. Bye.